What's going on, everybody? It's Navi here, and today we're going to be looking at Dr. Dre. If you guys weren't aware already, Dr. Dre has been going through a pretty nasty divorce with now his ex-wife, Nicole Young. This has been an ongoing issue for months now, and the latest news coming out yesterday was that Dr. Dre finally has settled this issue with his now ex-wife, Nicole Young, in a massive $100 million settlement. So, as we can see here, it says Dr. Dre pays $100 million to Nicole in divorce settlement. As we see here, $100 million is not a small number. In fact, it is pretty much life-changing money for anybody here. Certainly more money than anybody will ever make in a lifetime. So apparently, this divorce case and this situation is not sitting too well with Mrs. Young. It seems like she's not happy because, according to the reports, Dr. Dre is delighted. And whenever there's a divorce, no matter how you slice it, somebody's going to end up losing. Somebody's not going to be happy. Somebody's going to be, unhappy with the results. So, as we can see here, he's delighted that Nicole Young is only getting a fraction of his estate. Last we heard, Dr. Dre was worth up in excess up to $800 million. Now, this number can change depending on who you ask, but point is, Dr. Dre has a substantial amount of money on him, and Mrs. Nicole wanted to steal most of it. So, it says here, Dr. Dre and Nicole just filed their property settlement agreement in which Dre agreed to pay Young $100 million, $50 million now and $50 million a year from now. So just imagine that amount of money. Imagine your ex-wife giving you $50 million right now and another $50 million right now. That would never happen. It says Dre's estimated net worth is $820 million. So as we can see, it's more than I'm sure Dr. Dre would want. However, once you get into the small details of this, you'll see that this is obviously a massive win for Dre. So the TMZ report keeps on saying, as for why Nicole didn't get half, there's a prenup which she contested, of course. Hey, Dr. Dre, big win on his end, making Mrs. Young sign that prenup. Obviously, when there's anything involved with the prenup, they're going to contest it. They're going to say that it was fake. Oh, he made me sign it. I wasn't happy with it. He told me that he was going to. No, they're going to be unhappy because if there was no prenup, trust me, this would be a much worse situation for Dr. Dre. So it keeps on reading. In exchange, Dre gets to keep 7 of the properties they own, including the Malibu home, 2 homes in Calabasas, and 4 properties in the LA area, including the $100 million Brentwood estate. $100 million. One home, $100 million. Now, if you're putting one and one together, we can see that that's already how much Mrs. Young is going to get in this whole settlement. Obviously, that's not everything. She is going to get some other stuff, but Dr. Dre can sell this house for $100 million and get his money back and then invest his money. So, as we can see, it's not looking too hot for Mrs. Young. It keeps on reading. In addition, Dre gets full rights to his master recordings, trademarks, and interest in various partnerships and trusts. He also keeps all of their Apple stocks, which includes the proceeds from the sale of Beats by Dre. So not only is Dr. Dre going to keep all his trademarks, but everything that honestly is going to increase in value. Everything here is going to keep on increasing in value, and everything that Mrs. Young is going to get is cash. And with how the situation in the economy is working, with these gas prices, bro, trust me, it's not looking too good. So he's going to get 6 vehicles. She's going to get 4. She's going to get to keep her jewelry, cash, bank accounts, anything that she had up until the marriage. However, this is a big catch here, guys. This is where, being greedy can sometimes backfire. says Nicole must pay her own legal fees, which amount to millions of dollars. Yes, that's an M. That's an ILLIONS, millions of dollars. Sources connected to Dre say Nicole could have actually gotten a bigger piece of the pie had she settled a year ago. One of those sources said she could have even been on the field for the Super Bowl halftime show as a friendly ex-wife. Yep. Imagine how much money extra this would have given her. Anyways, yeah, being greedy is not good, guys. Mrs. Nicole here is losing out big time. So it keeps on saying that there are also some storage lockers filled with items from their various homes. Dre had put the items in storage, and according to the settlement, she gets to keep all the stuff inside that was hers. The settlement forecloses Young's ability to get spousal support, something that was hotly contested during the divorce. This is the biggest deal because Mrs. Young was asking in excess of over $2 million a month. $2 million a month for living expenses. And I remember seeing the report that included, I think, Wi-Fi, $10,000. Are you kidding me? $10,000, bro. What are you buying? What are you? They must be. This is insane. That's unreasonable. Dre and Young are already divorced per his lawyer, Laura. So now it's official, obviously. And how official, you may ask? Well, here's a picture of Dr. Dre living his best life. Dr. Dre got the balloons. He happy with a smile. He's living his best life. So, as we can see, this is a situation that Mrs. Young, for being greedy, Mrs. Young for trying to get and milk out more of what already Dr. Dre had made. Remember, this is a man who sold his beats to Apple and made a substantial amount of money. And this was all on his account. They were married for 24 years, 25 years. And, everything apparently needed to end. But as we can see, Dr. Dre did not let himself bend over, guys. This is the biggest win for Dr. Dre. This is the biggest win for anybody, honestly. Lately, we've seen these cases of guys getting bamboozled and trapped by Instagram models. And as we can see, it's not going too well for some of them. Some of them, let's just say, they're in for the long run. They're in for the child support and other living expenses that these women are claiming that amounts to thousands, if not in this case, millions of dollars. So, lesson of the day today, guys, don't be greedy. Be happy with what you have. And in this case, being greedy not only led Mrs. Young to lose on a substantial amount of money that she could have enjoyed with Dr. Dre for many years to come, but now she's going to have to pay her fees. She's going to have to pay her lawyers. Let me know what you think about the situation, guys. Mr. Dre almost got caught up. She almost got away with it. Hence, she did take $100 million. Let's not make it seem like it's no biggie, but when you look at it in the long run and when you look at everything that we'll appreciate for Dr. Dre, it's looking like a big W for Mr. Dre. So let me know what you guys think, guys. This is my first YouTube video. I definitely want to make this something that I can start doing with the next year to come. So please leave a like if you like this video. Subscribe, as I will be putting out more videos, hopefully every other day on the channel. Leave any constructive criticism, and I'll catch you guys on the next time. Peace.